Well, hi there. Hey, I want to say thank you to you guys that helped with Trunk-N-Treat. What a fantastic day. Man, I've never seen that many smiles on our parking lot in a long time. Man, it was so good. Listen, I want to thank Jim and Anna and Justin, especially Anna and Justin, for your leadership throughout this whole process. Man, Justin, thanks for the ideas, the communication, both to our church and our neighbors, for designing our guest card and I Spy card. Anna, thanks for the huge lollipops you made and all the decorations, the Candyland sign. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your heart for our community. I want to thank Kathy for ordering supplies, for Donna making signs. So there's a lot of work around our office to make this happen, and I really appreciate you guys. We gave away under 1,000, just right under 1,000 bags of candy to 1,500 guests in 550 cars in about 2.5 hours. It was monumental, and it was great, and it was a labor of love. I want to thank the Memphis Police Department at Appling Farms, Colonel Sheffield. Thank you for your help. I want to thank David Pickett for recording our radio station spot that we played for all the cars that went around our building. I want to thank Joy Williams, Leanne Hearn, Charlotte Bradshaw, Suzette Hall, and Courtney Long for helping me make large quantities, mass quantities of large candy. So thank you, guys. We had team leaders that I want to thank, David and Heather Griffiths for organizing our traffic team, Chauncey Parson for leading our welcome team, for the Lanes who were prepared to lead our walking tours that then pivoted to become part of our welcome team, the Burdettes and the Knights for being a part of our candy team. Man, you should have seen the candy shoot that the Burdettes made. It was fantastic. Just a slide that dropped candy right into people's cars as they came by. I'd like to thank Suzette and Ashley Hall and Courtney Long for being helpers throughout the day, just to make sure station leaders had what they need. They made sure I had what I need, and I'm so grateful for that. I want to thank Darren Ruddy, David and Heather Griffiths, Kevin and Brenda for showing up a little early to help set up decorations around the building, and everybody else that just wound up chipping in to make sure we had everything we needed. For Brian Birdwell and Kelly Montgomery finishing up the last bit of decoration removal on early Sunday morning. And for Donna entering all the data from all our guests from this event. We had 15 stations full of fun, energetic, creative people that brought smiles to everybody who traveled around our building. And I'd like to thank everybody, Fawn, Jared, Taylor, the Moreros, and the Thompsons for inviting us into Jurassic Park, for letting us join the circus with Dumbo. We thank the Mosses. We got to wait for the Great Pumpkin with Charlie Brown and the Good Hearts along with the PDO team. We want to thank Candace Goff, who became Wonder Woman, the Boguses, who welcomed us into Harry Potter's Wizard World, for Mr. Douglas and the Boys and Girls Club, who introduced us to Captain Be Great, for Mario and Luigi and Princess Peach. That's probably the cutest Princess Peach I think I've ever seen, who brought Mario Kart to life. So thank you to the Ardries. Thank you for Jennifer Kisner-Johnson, who let us join the world of Zelda. The Ruddys made our parking lot a lot safer with Superhero City. For the Shawns, who invited us to their farm. The Pattersons, who invited us into Andy's room along with the other toys. It was a pleasure to be a part of the Chick-fil-A drive-thru with the Blaylocks. The Gillows, the Hardys, and the Uptons recreated a set from Star Wars. And we got to take a ride with Scooby and the gang and the Mystery Machine, along with the Van Matries and the Chapmans. And I thank the Bradshaws for welcoming us into Dr. Seuss's world. All the stations were amazing. Our guests voted when they went around, and there was a winner. And everybody got some love. All the stations had multiple cards, but there was one that edged everybody out. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to this year's Sycamore View Trunk-N-Treat Candy Cup Champion 2020. And it is the Chapmans and the Van Matries for Scooby-Doo. Yay! Woohoo! I thank you. Like, wow, Scoob, we won. Hey, I really appreciate you guys. You brought energy all day long. You danced for 2.5 hours. My goodness, you guys must have slept really well that night. So thank you so much for entertaining our guests as they came by. Thank you to all the station leaders. Thank you to everybody who chipped in on this. And all the glory goes to God for all this. I love you guys. Thanks for being a part of a church that loves the community well.